Hello folks. Okay, the next item we're going to look at here are guitar picks. Again, it's for your musician friend or for yourself if you're a musician, and it's a musician's accessory item. And this one happens to be some guitar picks, and these are made by Dunlop, and these are Gator clips, Gator picks made Jim Dunlop. These picks here, they're Dunlop 2.0 millimeter thick picks, and they come 12 to a pack. And like I said, these are Dunlop picks. These happen to be item, let's see, it says here 417 P as in Paul 2.0 picks. And what I like about this is the feel. These picks are kind of famous for their feel. They have like a really nice rubbery, plasticky feel, and they're actually make them in different gauges. This is actually, I think, the thickest that they make in this series. They're 2.0, and they're black, and they come in different colors. But I think the gauges designate what colors they're in. The 2.0 come in black. These are pretty good because they're not as plasticky as the regular picks. I like a more rubbery feel, and if you really like to feel a pick in your hand, these things are definitely it. And they definitely really hold integrity. They do not bend very easily, which is what I want. I want the string to give before the pick gives when I'm playing. So, and if you look at it real carefully, since they're thicker, they kind of have a rounder edge around them. So when you pluck on your guitar strings, they kind of slide really easy on your guitar strings because they're round and not thin and sharp. So they don't hang up on your strings. Well, I like them. They're really good for that, for you know, picking really nice and making your attack really positive. So like when you hit your electric string on the guitar, it's not going to bend the pick. What's going to bend is the string, so you're going to get a more percussive, plucky sound out of your instrument. And personally, that's what I like. I mean, you know, I wouldn't recommend them for acoustic guitar, even though I use them for acoustic. Acoustic, you kind of want them a little bit of give on the guitar pick. But these things definitely do not have a give. They do not bend. They don't like to bend. So if you want a really nice attack on your strings, this is definitely the way to go. And like I said, they come in different gauges. This particular gauge is 2.0, and it's a high quality plectra kind of plastic pick on here. And what it does, it gives you like a really nice tone to your strings too, like a thicker tone, because it's a thicker surface that you're hitting against your strings. It's got like a mat grip, so where they're not that slippery. You can kind of grip on them pretty easy, as you can see, and they don't slip. You know, so even if it's oily, it kind of just, since it's a matte finish, it's not going to be very slippery. That's what's good about these picks too, because they will not slip out of your hands as easily as the other picks. Now, saying that doesn't mean that they're not going to slip out of your hands. So I happen to, when I play very lightly, especially because the pick is so heavy. You can play lightly too. So like I said, this will also change your playing styles. If you're used to playing with a thin pick, you're definitely going to have to do some adjustments when you play with these picks. But I guess it depends on the player. And like I said, I like it because you don't have to work as hard. And so in retrospect, you just kind of hold the pick a little lighter because you don't have to hit it as hard, because you got a bulkier pick and it's a heavier pick, so it resonates on your strings a lot better. When you hit the string, you really hit the string. It's not like a regular pick where it just kind of bends and kind of hits the strings. When you hit this one, the pick is not going to bend. As you can see, it's very sturdy. It's going to definitely pluck that string, and you're definitely going to hear it. And like I said, it's not for all players, but if you do a lot of lead playing, believe me, this is a pick to get. Like I said, also what's good about these picks is the feel. Like the Gator the Gator picks. I don't know why they call them Gator. I guess because they kind of have like a scaly Gator matte finish. They're called Gator, you know, they call them the Gator style of Dunlop picks. And they have like a matte finish or a scaly finish. I guess maybe that's why they call them Gator, but they have a scaly finish to where even if your hands get sweaty and stuff, moist, they kind of, you know, you can kind of still hang on to the pick because it's like a matte finish. It's not straight plastic where it's going to slip right out of your hands. It gives you a nice beefy sound on your strings because they're fat. As you can see, the edges, they're kind of beveled too, so they'll slide off your string pretty easy. So when you're playing, they're not going to get hung up on your strings like the thin plastic picks. I mean, that's what I found. And usually the thicker picks I found, they're made smaller, but what's good about these is they're about the same size as a regular pick, but they're thicker. And usually, like I said, usually the thicker picks are smaller because people hold them closer like this. But I like the regular size picks, which is what these are, and they're thicker. So these are, you know, I've been using these for years. And another thing, since they're so thick, they last, and boy, do they last for a long time. I mean, you can use the same pick. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to say for a year, maybe over, and you'll find very little wear. I mean, they will wear down, but not like a regular pick because of the material. It's not just plastic. It's like a rubbery type special plastic. Doesn't wear out as much, and because they're thicker, there's more material on there to wear out, so it's not going to wear out as easily. Also, like I said, since they're thicker, you don't have to hit them as hard. Again, it's going to help them not wear out. So if you want a pick that's heavy duty, will make your guitar sound bigger without putting much effort on it, and you don't want the pick to give or bend, these Dunlop picks, Dunlop Gator picks, and this happens to be the 2.0 millimeter, are the way to go. Thank you and have fun.